The ADL has a hate boner for gamers because we are anti-censorship and we don't buy into their propaganda, their progressive nonsense.
Steam-powered hate is the title of the article, and I added Jews and the lies.
On August 12th, 2024, an 18-year-old armed with 2 knives and a hatchet stabbed 5 people at a tea garden near a mosque in, oh my god, I can't even.
You know what?
Tur-
Let's just say Turkey.
Yeah, somewhere in Turkey.
I'm just gonna do this. Good luck, chat. Good luck, chat.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so in Turkey, leaving 2 in critical condition. Prior to the attack, the teen also attached a camera to his chest to live stream the stabbings on social media.
Oh my gosh. While Turkish authorities claimed that the attacker, known as Arda K, was, quote, influenced by computer games, end quote, an ADL Center on Extremism investigation found that he authored a manifesto that glorified mass shooters. He also extensively posted, quote unquote, quote, extremist, hateful, end quote, content on Steam, the world's largest digital PC video game distribution service. Okay, like, so he slipped through the cracks from the moderators, right? But how is one person slip, because there's millions of people who use it, so one person slipping through the cracks, they conflate that to everyone's like this? That's what they're gonna do. What?
Yeah.
Go. Developed.
Developed by US software corporation Valve, Steam is a storefront for video games and a social networking space for gamers across the globe.
Across the earth. This attack was not the first time that Steam has been, quote, linked, end quote, I added that, but quote, to the violent and hateful world of extremism. What? How is Steam responsible for what this guy did? That's like blaming Odyssey or Rumble for someone's actions.
Yeah,
or blaming Google.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or even Google for someone sending a hateful email or something.
Like, you crash your car into a building, you don't blame the car company.
Yeah.
What the heck? And they do the same thing with guns, right?
Yeah.
People crash their car, metaphorically speaking, and then, they use the things that they're using as, say, a weapon or in a bad way and try to ban it, but it's the person behind it. Done.
Yeah.
It's not the tool's fault, it's how the person used it.
Yes. To understand the scale and nature of quote-unquote hateful and extremist content on Steam, the ADL Center on Extremism conducted an analysis of public data on Steam community on an unprecedented platform-wide scale, analyzing 458 million profiles.
Them and their math, They're big numbers.
152 million profile and group avatar images, and 610 million comments on user profiles and groups.
How much you want to bet if you ask for those numbers, it'll just be like, nuh-uh, if you ask for that research?
Yeah.
Who looked at and read millions of online interactions? You might be asking yourself, who did this, right? The short answer is, they left it up to AI. Also, who gave the ADL consent to gather all this data? No one. And certainly not Steam or Valve.
Yeah.
Yes, let this sink in. I repeat, they left this all up to AI. And who gave ADL consent to gather all this data. No one, and certainly not Steam and Valve.
The ADL Center on Extremism found millions of examples of extremist and hateful content, according to them, including explicit hate symbols like sonorous.
What?
And happy merchants.
Noise.
as,
Noise.
as well as copy pastas, blocks of text that are copied and pasted to form images or long form writing, shaped into swastikas on Steam community.
That's tight, man. The platform's social network space where users can connect, congregate, and share content. The clear gaps in Steam's moderation of this content inflict harm and expose untold users to hate, enabling potential radicalization and normalizing hate and extremism in the gaming community. Oh my god, that sentence. That was right on. That's one sentence. This is copied straight from the ADL's article. I'll read it again. Content inflict harm. They just put all the words in there. Look, it's all one sentence. Look, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
So they put everything in one sentence. Here we go. Here we go. Steam's moderation of this content. Sorry, gaps in Steam's moderation of this content inflict harm by exposing untold users to hate, enabling potential radicalization and normalizing hate and extremism in the gaming community. Oh my god. What? Oh my gosh.
Not those symbols and frogs.
You know, hey Jews, Goya. That's pretty much, right? You're not allowed to dislike us. All this because we don't like them. The methodology.
To understand the scope of extremist content on Steam on a platform-wide scale, Center on Extremism's quantitative analysis examines 3 types of media: extremist symbols and profile avatars, copypasta, and keywords. Concurrently, Center on Extremism analysts conducted in-depth, qualitative, investigative research into users and groups of interest.
I wonder how many false positives they got, because if they label, say, the Swazi as a hate symbol, what if someone's Asian or Indian, Native American, or even brown Asian Indian? They all have swastikas as part of their culture too. So are they going to be labeled hate symbols? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The hate symbol image detection research in this study was conducted using Hate Vision, a proprietary machine learning and artificial intelligence tool developed by Center on Extremism. So the Jews made an AI thing to detect hate symbols.
Oh, man. That context was fine, trust me. I was thinking about it when we were watching the video.
Completely unbiased, right?
No.
Completely unbiased, right? That's going to be another bias report, right? And again, they don't really elaborate. They're just talking about how awesome they are. They don't really elaborate how the guy who did commit these horrible acts got it from Steam. They're just like, oh, hateful people on Steam, therefore that's why he acted like quote-unquote a terrorist. What they would call it, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Where is it? Right? They're just like, oh, this guy attacked this thing. He was on Steam, so we analyzed Steam. Oh, look, see? It's Steam doing it.
Ridiculous.
Again, if you crash your car into a bunch of people, you don't blame the car. You don't go and sue the car manufacturer and shut down the car company. Why are they doing that with the gaming industry? or an online space where people are congregating and talking. Insane. Leveraging cutting-edge computer vision technology, hate vision is trained on comprehensive data set
of 39 key symbols, often used in extremist and anti-Semitic contexts. This powerful tool rapidly scans and identifies hateful content in images, enabling ADL's Center on Extremism to analyze vast amounts of data and detect hate, extremism, and anti-Semitism with high precision.
Yes, the guys are using artificial, so they're using AI to scan for them that they created for the things that they deemed to be hate. This couldn't possibly be inflated at all and could be biased, right? And it concludes, anti-Semitic and hateful content is widespread on Steam community pages. Says the Jew is looking for it everywhere.
Aggregating images, keywords, and copy-pasta content. Center on Extremism identified 1.83 million unique pieces of potentially extremist or hateful content.
Okay, what about false positives? 1.5 million unique users, right?
Yeah.
And
73,824 groups
used at least one potentially extremist or hateful symbol,
copy pasta, or a keyword on the platform.
All this money and time seems very extreme to me. But we are the extremists just for reporting on it and not liking hikes in their fucked up ways. This seems like pretty extreme measures, right?
Yeah.
So the report there that's from is Steamed Power Hate. If you type in Steamed Power Hate, you can go read it for yourselves off of the ADL's website. Oh my gosh. But where was the conclusion that this guy did this because of Steam, as they tried to make it sound like in the beginning? They just brag about their technology.
Yeah, and if I recall correctly, it wasn't even that this guy was offended by someone else or harassed by someone else on some sort of Steam community page. Didn't he post stuff himself, like saying, like,
I know.
I don't know, like just
their manifesto,
whatever,
their
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, they don't say where they got it from. They're just like, oh, look, other people on Steam.
So again, if he posted his manifesto printed on paper and on lamp posts, are you gonna get rid of the lamp posts so he can't post stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's the same argument they use. As I said, that's the same argument they use for gun control. It's the same argument they use for vehicle control.
it's so dumb.
It is. They blame the tool instead of the person using it.
Yeah, like,
If I pick up a hammer and play whack-a-mole with people, that's not the hammer's fault.
yeah.
If you pick up a gun and play target practice with people, it's not the gun's fault. Like, Twist.
And I'm Elena.
This is Canadian Daily News, and we are here to bring you unsugar-coated facts and truth with a little bit of opinion, but based off of the facts that we know to be true.